I first got here, we had air blowing on the inside at the air handler, but on the condenser unit itself, it was not running at all. If you look back here, look down here, you'll see there's a light there flashing. Well, there's another light there beside of it on the left. That thing was blinking 4 times red. So when I went over to my panel here and I looked down here on this panel right here, there's actual ledger there that tells you, you know, your defrost fault codes. And so I went and looked, and of course it was on a hard lockout. These things, if they're low on refrigerant, they'll go through a soft lockout a couple times, and then they'll go into a hard lockout. The hard lockout, it will not start back up. So I'm assuming that we're low on refrigerant, so I've hooked my gauges up to it. And this right here is exactly what I'm getting. Down here, we're on a 410 system, so we know this thing's below 50 on the suction side. If you look right there, see where we're at. We're just right there, right at 200 on the high side. And so I can tell you now that it looks like it may be low on refrigerant. I'm going to actually check the filters, make sure the coil's not dirty, none of that, because I just want to make definitely sure that we're getting good quality airflow. And you know, this may be the problem, that is just low on refrigerant, which means we got a leak and we're going to have to find a leak. See where the leak's at, probably on the indoor coil, I'm assuming. But the only way to find out is put a leak detector on and find it. So when I get done, we'll come back and look at it, and I'll share with you what I found. Okay, so I'm sitting here on the indoor. I'm sitting here looking at this coil, and we're going to check to see if we can find a leak, you know, because we've got those low head pressures that we were seeing earlier. So we're going to take a leak detector here. I'm using this right here, TechMate. It's a Infracon. I'm going to turn this thing on. Wait on it to settle down. I'm going to start looking for this coil leak. Put the sniffer on it right down here. See what we can. Oh, we're getting something. Right there we are. So we know we got a leak right there in that area right there. So I'm gonna take some bubbles and we're gonna spray some bubbles on this thing and see if we can get this thing to bubble up somewhere. See if we can find exactly where it's at. I'm using this right here, this big blue micro leak detector. Now let's see what we can find. Let's see if we can find and see where the bubbles are coming from. Looking around here, and I don't know if I see the bubbles or not. I'm looking. Yeah. Oh, do we or do we not? Nope, it's not there. Let's see. Oh. Let's see. Let's see if I see them. Looks like it could be coming from right. Oh, there it is. See it? There's the leak. All right, so we know that's the problem, so we're gonna have to change this coil out. We'll get our model serial number and see if we can get this thing fixed. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching.